Trashman, back with another rookie spotlight. Today I'm going to be talking about Tahj Washington, receiver out of USC. Um, kind of a small guy, 5'10", 175 pounds. Um, Slightly built is what I would say about Washington. Although he plays bigger than he is, he's willing to sacrifice his body for the play, for the ball. He stretches himself out, lays himself out. He's able to bring in catches that would be hard for receivers who are bigger than him, have more range than him to bring in. He's just got a lot of drive. Um, he's an explosive player off the line on an open space. He's very creative in the open field. He's able to. He's an evasive player. He doesn't have track star speed. He's fast, but he doesn't have track star speed. He's not as quick twitch as some of these smaller receivers coming to the draft are. But he's smart. He knows how to get open. He knows how to separate. Um, he knows how to um, stretches to stretch plays out. Um, More on Washington. He's got reliable hands, which is something that a player, again, of his smaller size has to have if you really want to be able to compete at the next level. His last year at USC, over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, averaging over 18 and a half yards per reception. So, he's able to break open big plays. He doesn't quite have the strength, and this is his biggest knock. He doesn't have the strength to break tackles very easily. He doesn't have the strength to uh, fight off the press very well. He's not. He doesn't profile to be an outside receiver at the next level. So he just doesn't quite have the speed to mitigate that lack of strength. But I think as a slot receiver, um, he can be excellent. He's very versatile. He was able to play inside and outside in college, and he was also a ball carrier at times, and he had varying levels of success in all of those areas of the field. Like I said, he's just got a lot of dog in him. He's an explosive player, and he's able to change his tempo, in his route running to deceive defenders, to get open against defenders. As a blocker, he's willing, but he's not as effective as he would probably like himself to be, or anyone would like outside receiver to be potentially. As far as his fantasy prospects go, I think he'll slide under the radar in the draft. I think he'll find a home. I think he'll be a late round guy, if not an undrafted free agent. He just doesn't have the elite athleticism of other receivers of his stature and ilk. But like I said, he's smart, he's savvy, he knows how to get open. I wouldn't be surprised if he sneaks onto a roster and works his way into an every down role in the slot. And should he get there, I think he would be a pretty consistent fantasy contributor, like he was at USC. You can use him in a lot of different places. I think he's got the acumen to develop into a really nice player. And football, if not fantasy football, you know, I think it'll depend a lot on where he lands as to whether he becomes a fantasy asset. One of the players I can play compare him to is Darnell Mooney, a guy who was like a late fifth round pick, but just landed on a team that was wide receiver needy, and he fit the bill. I think Washington can be a lot like Mooney in that respect. So there you have it. Rookie spotlight on Tahj Washington. We'll get more eyes on him at the Shrine Bowl and report back to you. But there you have it. This has been the Trashman on behalf of RosterWatch.com. Until next time, be ready.